Mr. Martin is not here. I have Mr. Sundrell and Mr. Weeks. So, Mr. Weeks, let's start with you. And I believe I have you a little later too, don't I? Yes. Yes, 10:30 as well. We will go on the record in the matter.
Right away, we're diving into Austin Weeks' case possession of THC and paraphernalia. Now, here's the twist. Prosecutors are already dangling a deal. Think about it twice. Would the state push for a quick plea instead of trial? Efficiency. It saves time, money, and keeps the court calendar from exploding.
25 CM 88, State of Wisconsin versus Austin Weeks. The state appears through District Attorney Kevin Schmidt in person. Mr. Weeks appears in person with Counsel Joel Feliski. We're set here today in this matter for an initial appearance. This is a possession of THC, possession of drug paraphernalia case. Mr. Weeks does have $250 posted. What is the state requesting? Or, I'm sorry, is there an offer that can be presented first?
The offer in this case would be a plea to THC as an ordinance for $250.
All right, Mr. Feliski, have you received that offer prior, or is this just the first time you've heard it?
This is the first time I've heard this offer. I did advise Mr. Weeks that in similar situations to these, I usually receive a preemptory offer. I advised him that it was his decision to make whether he wanted to take that offer or not.
Mr. Weeks, do you wish to accept the offer and have it amended to like a ticket, an ordinance violation?
Yes, Your Honor.
Formal motion to amend count 1.
So made.
Granted. How does he wish to plead? No contest or guilty? Doesn't matter.
Guilty.
Court will accept your plea of guilt. I will assess $250 cash. You have that posted. You're good to go. The other count will be dismissed and read in for purposes of sentencing. All right.
DIFA, and just like that, Weeks grabs the lifeline. What could have been a criminal record gets downgraded to essentially a pricey ticket, $250. No probation, no messy trial. Quick question for you, would you take that deal, or would you roll the dice in court? Alt text
12, PJ. In re the paternity of DLS. Appearances are, we have Trent Southerland, father, appearing in person without counsel. We have Corporation Counsel Stephanie Thomas Schmidt. We're set today in this motion for child support sanctions. Mr. Southerland, I thought I had a hearing where you weren't in court. Oh, that was way back in 2023. No, it was April 9th of 2025. You weren't in court. Why weren't you in court on that day?
I guess I don't even remember.
And before I go to Corporation Counsel to see what they are seeking, well, you were put under a purge agreement, and there's indication that you're not meeting your purge requirements. Are you still employed?
I just got a job Monday.
Where do you work?
Minnesota Hydrovac.
Minnesota Hydrovac?
Yep.
And what do you do?
Operating a hydrovac truck.
What does that do?
Basically it's just like a big pressure washer with a shop vac, and we just blast to the ground, do open cuts or...
Oof, this is where the judge turns up the heat. Missing a child support hearing is no small thing. Judges hate it. It signals disrespect to the court. Here's the real danger. Every missed hearing makes jail time more likely. And look at how casually he says, "I don't remember." That answer is a red flag, waving in neon.
Spot utilities, under the ground so that whoever is drilling whatever, fiber optics, gas, oil, they don't hit their locates underground.
All right. And so are you still in Minnesota? Or did you?
No, I'm
Back in Grantsburg?
Yep.
Okay. All right. Ms. Thomas Schmidt. Well, first, do you understand you have a right to an attorney?
Yeah.
And you're representing yourself here today?
Right.
Okay. So, Ms. Thomas Schmidt, what is Corporation Counsel Child Support requesting?
Your Honor, by way of history, Mr. I'm sorry, Southerland. I had it just flew out of my head. I apologize. Mr. Southerland had been making payments through unemployment compensation somewhat consistently, not every month, but somewhat consistently. And then those benefits ran out. He didn't make a payment, didn't contact us until June 9th, indicating, he did indicate to us that he's back at work, reporting the Minnesota Hydrovac as his employer, though the state new hire listing listed the employer as Michael's Utility Services. So if there's any clarity as to who does his payroll, that would be helpful. But given that he's employed again and he did make contact with us, I'm not asking for any additional jail time or for any of the jail time to be imposed or the stay to be lifted today. I'm asking for the jail time to remain imposed and stayed, and that the purge be extended for 1 year from 1 year effective July 1st. And I would stress to Mr. Southerland that remaining in good contact with the agency, remaining in good contact with your worker is what we need to see happen and what will keep you from having to come back to court.
Understood.
And so you understand all of that, Mr. Sutherland?
Yep, I do. And
To extend the purge?
yes, ma'am.
Okay.
I do have a payment today as well. Just to clarify the payroll thing, I was hired on at Michael's Utility, but then I was actually canned my second day for a no-call, no-show. Left my phone on the top of my car behind me run it over. Next morning, my tire fell off my car going on a 35W. So that's how you can't do that in union. So, I mean, I understood. I don't, just bad situation.
Is this new job a union job?
Yes, it is.
Excellent, good. So it sounds like you're still doing a lot. You're still doing great.
Absolutely.
And what's your sober day?
I don't even have a clue. It's got to be pushing a year.
All right. So, and you're still strong,
Oh, yeah. Yep.
keeping it up even in the Grantsburg area?
Yeah, I just recently moved back. This job, I'm going to Montana on Sunday, so I'll be out there for 3 months.
Excellent. I am so proud of you and
Thank you.
where you have come and where you are here today. I'm very glad to hear that. The court is going to extend the purge for additional year beginning July 1st with the same requirements, okay? Just Mr. Sutherland, continue to stay in contact with child support if there's any change, okay?
Understood.
All right, anything else?
No, Your Honor, thank you.
All right, then we're adjourned. Thank you. And
Thank you.
I think you can just go to child support and make that payment. Yeah, just go. All right, thank you.
I'll stop there on the way out.
Who would you like next?
Austin Weeks.
Mr. Weeks? What was the phone number? 715-431-8384. We will go on the record in the matter 16 FA 83, State of Wisconsin versus Austin Weeks. The state appears through, Corporation Counsel is in person through Stephanie Thomas Schmidt. Mr. Weeks is in person without counsel. We're set to date in this matter for a sanctions hearing. Mr. Weeks, you are here without an attorney, and do you understand you do have the right to an attorney?
Yes, Your Honor.
And right now, for today's purposes, you are representing yourself, is that correct?
Correct.
Okay. Ms. Thomas Schmidt, I know there are some things that with Mr. Weeks' case, he was ordered to do, such as the W-2 program and other things. Can you update the court on if he's been doing that?
Mr. Weeks has not turned in any work forms or provided any proof of any job applications to the child support agency. He's not made any payments. We have no information that he was in contact with Workforce Resource. And so the non-monetary things that was ordered of Mr. Weeks have not occurred since the last time Mr. Weeks was in court. There was a sanctions hearing that Mr. Weeks did not appear for on May 7th. He was arrested and was incarcerated from May 14th to June 2nd.
Yikes. The same Austin Weeks, back again this time for child support sanctions. Notice the pattern. He's not filing job applications, not making payments, not providing proof. Courts view this as willful non-compliance. Translation: judges don't care about excuses, they care about paper trails. No forms, no proof, no mercy.
On other charges, but he hasn't done anything certainly since the February date that we've been made aware of.
When a warrant was issued and he was arrested, did he pay the $750 cash?
I don't see that was paid, actually.
How did you get out of custody?
Somebody else paid my bail. I don't even know.
Bail was $250, I believe, from his last case, and that just finished today. And all of it went towards court costs and fees. But there should have been an additional $750 for him to be released from this warrant.
I have no record of that payment occurring, but that sometimes takes a minute to get through the system as well. So I have no record as of June 9th that we received that $750.
I have canceling the warrant of May 12th, but it does not state that he paid the money. Yeah, until June 2nd. He should have been, I'm seeing the bond from when it was quashed from law enforcement, but I'm not seeing any cash paid.
To be fair, May 14th to June 2nd is 20 days, which is what his sentence had been for.
Okay.
But I believe that was to be consecutive, not concurrent. So there would be a question as to if that 20 days would apply to this or to his other matters that he was incarcerated on.
Well, with the other matters, it was just an ordinance, turned out to be an ordinance.
Okay.
He'll just release them without getting our money.
All right, I think Ms. Thomas Schmidt and I should talk about that. Okay, so the bond wasn't paid. He sat 20 days. Technically, it could be for both the criminal, which is now an ordinance, and child support, or it could not be if you said if you want it to be consecutive, but again, his criminal matter wrapped up and it was simply an ordinance for THC. What are you doing, Mr. Weeks? Do you have a job? Are you looking for a job?
I've applied for 3 jobs and I'm working on getting my ID back because I've lost my wallet with everything in it.
That doesn't sound responsible.
Nope.
So, where did you apply for these jobs?
Dairy Queen and Siren, the dollar store in Webster, the Family Dollar, and then trying to apply at the one also in Webster, but it's online.
So you've only applied to 2.
Yep.
Okay, not 3. When did you apply for these jobs?
2 days ago for Dairy Queen, I went in and filled out a paper application, and then the day after I filled out the one for Webster.
Proof so you can provide that to child support.
I did not, ma'am.
And you know you are under an order to provide them proof. Little picture of your application could qualify. You just need to have the proof that you've been doing applications. Ms. Thomas Schmidt?
Your Honor, given the history of the case, I would ask that the contempt finding continue, that the purge be extended for a period of 1 year, that the incarceration be amended from 20 days jail to 50 days jail with credit for 20 days already sat. Frankly, I was tempted to ask for a portion of the incarceration to be lifted today, but given that he sat 20 days recently and then has made 2 applications since his release from custody, I'm willing to give Mr. Weeks the benefit of the doubt and extend an additional chance for Mr. Weeks to continue to do the things or begin to do the things that have been ordered of him.
All right, Mr. Weeks, do you understand all of that?
Yes, Your Honor.
And do you agree to all of those terms?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, based upon that, the court will extend the purge for another year beginning July 1st. Same purge conditions, except the court is going to amend the jail time from 20 days to 50 days, giving him credit for 20 days already served. Mr. Weeks, you must provide your documentation of your applications for employment to child support. And again, if that means you fill out an application, you just take your phone or somebody else's phone and you take a picture of it, then that's something that can be provided to child support, okay? So Mr. Weeks, you got to get on that. Are you still asking that I do the workforce development? That can
Yes.
assist you, that can help you, that can give you gas cards and other things if you go and work with them. So that's a positive thing. Even if you don't have a car, Mr. Weeks, you go, you work with workforce development, you can get gas cards, you can give them to your friends or your family or whomever can drive you somewhere. Okay?
Mhm.
Positive. So Mrs. Thomas Schmidt?
Yes, I am asking for a workforce resource, at least on a monthly basis.
All right, so you have to go and visit with them. Today would be a good day. You can go, stop, see if they can fit you in, and then get all of that going. Okay, Mr. Weeks?
Yes, thank you.
All right, thank you. We are adjourned. Who next?
If we could call Miss Owens.
Miss Owens. We will go on the record in the matter 15 FA 90 in re the support or maintenance of NB, B, and RN. Appearances are we have Miss Tanya Owens appearing in person without counsel. We have Corporation Counsel Stephanie Thomas Schmidt in person. We're set today in this matter for the hearing for sanctions. Ms. Owens, you do not have an attorney with you. Do you understand that you have the right to an attorney
Yes, ma'am.
and you're going to represent yourself here today?
Yes, ma'am.
Oh, okay. So you were put on a purge order, purge agreement with Corporation Counsel Child Support. And I have information that you're not complying with the purge.
Okay.
Has there been something
again,
that's changed?
My boss refused, decided to say that like she did last time, she didn't pay them, and she didn't get it till day after they complained enough to her, finally she paid.
That's
but-
illegal.
I know. I know. I didn't get off work till 8 o'clock this morning. She knew I had court. She missed 2 or 3 of the payments, and I had said something to her, and she said, well, they're just going to have to get a hold of me because you quit. And I quit before because of these actions that she was doing.
And here comes Tanya Owens' turn in the hot seat. A purge order is basically the court saying, pay up or face jail. It's like dangling a key to the cell. You can walk free if you comply. But when your own boss is allegedly messing with your paychecks, that's a whole new level of courtroom drama. Question is, should the boss be on trial here too?
And she said, they're just going to have to get a hold of me and send a whole new, I guess, I don't know, something out there saying that they need child support again because when I quit and come back, I'm considered, it's all new again, is how she explained it. But Jody said that's not true. So she straight lied to me again, too. I just can't afford to quit this job because I, of course, don't have the best criminal record anyways to get a better job.
So
and-
she can face criminal charges herself.
Right. So pretty much I'm at a, I'm kind of stuck, but I do like my job. I just don't like her.
So where do you work?
I work at Luck Country
Oh,
Inn.
that's right.
I'm the manager out there, but I have to be because I'm there all the time by myself. And I mean, yeah, so I like my job. I want to stay. I wish I had a different boss. I don't know how to make her comply any more than I do, but I can start giving payments out of my checks if I have to myself. My checks are only $397 every 2 weeks. They should be a lot more than that. Our contract that we signed originally when I first started there was a lot more than that. It was $1,200 a month. I don't nearly make that.
Okay, Ms. Thomas Schmidt?
Yes, there,
And I did my taxes.
yep, we were, Ms. Owens did speak to one of our workers yesterday and provided us this update, and that she did her taxes and a refund will be intercepted. We did receive a payment a few days ago from her employer. I agree her employer is not very cooperative. We were hopeful that given that we received a payment and if within the past few days payments would start coming in, sounds like there may still be some difficulties. If Ms. Owens can begin keeping her pay stubs and provide those to child support so that we can verify that it's at least coming out of your check.
You're gonna love this. She doesn't give me pay stubs. She actually does a direct deposit, but I do have confirmation on that, the deposit, but it doesn't say what she takes out, where she sends what. All I get is a direct deposit from her. And I've mentioned numerous times.
Again, that's illegal.
Yeah, mentioned numerous times. I don't know how to take action. I'm not rich. You know, I'm just trying to cope. I'm trying to have peace every day and I'm trying to cope. I'm trying to get up and work. And I'm trying to do what I'm supposed to, stay out of jail and keep my feet planted.
You as an employee have certain rights, and one is to know where your money's going and what you're being paid and how.
Right.
We're requesting to adjourn for a month to try to straighten all of this out. Ms. Owens is trying to be cooperative at this point.
So based on that, we will adjourn for another month or two, whatever you wish, and then you can just set it.
Do we want the August 13th or September 10th? Which do you prefer? Let's do September 10th. That'll give us a little bit more time to try to wrangle the employer.
All right, we'll schedule you for September 10th for the child support sanction block. All right, thank you, Ms. Owens.
All right. Thank you, ladies. Have a great day.
Mr. Schwarzbauer, are you on the phone?
Yes, I